Welcome back to the Enchanted Library. I'm so glad you've stopped in today. Here's what's waiting for you this week. A few fascinating moments from history, a fun day you might want to celebrate, a poem pulled from our shelves, and a simple idea to take with you into the world around you. Let's begin. I'm so glad to be together again. Let's jump into history this week. On June 15th, 1215, a document called the Magna Carta was agreed to in England. At the time, it was meant to place limits on the power of the king. It helped to establish the idea that rules and laws should apply to everyone, not just some. Now, that idea may seem simple now to us, but at that time, it was something brand new. Now, over many years, it helped shape how people think about fairness, rights, and responsibility within a city, within a county, within a state, within a country. Sometimes a single document or a single decision can influence many generations that follow. Also this week, on June 21st, the summer solstice takes place. It marks the longest day of the year in terms of daylight. For many people, it has long been a moment to notice the rhythm of the seasons, the way the year moves from one part to another. After this point, the days slowly begin to shorten again, even though our summer is just beginning. It's a reminder that time is always moving, even in ways we don't immediately notice. On June 17th, 1885, the Statue of Liberty arrived in New York Harbor. It came as a gift from France and was later assembled and placed on its pedestal. Over time, it became a symbol recognized by many, representing welcome, hope, and new beginnings to immigrants who traveled to this country. It's interesting how an object, a statue made of metal in this case, can come to represent something so much larger. Meanings often grow over time as people connect something to their own experience. And finally, on June 18th, 1782, the first official Great Seal of the United States was approved. It includes symbols like the eagle, arrows, and an olive branch, each meant to represent ideas such as strength and peace. Symbols, like flags or seals, are often very simple to look at, but carry deeper meaning when we understand what they represent. Are you ready for some fun days this week? Well, first is the first day of summer, which comes on the summer solstice, June 21st. Now, you may mark this day by stepping outside and noticing what feels different. Is the air warmer than yesterday? Are there more sounds like insects or birds? Does the light feel different at the end of the day? Now, maybe it's not big enough of a notice from the day before to that day, but pay attention and you can slowly start to see the times and the seasons changing. This week also includes National Picnic Day. If you'd like, you might take a snack or a meal outside. It doesn't have to be far from home. A backyard, a park, or even sitting near an open window can change the experience. Sometimes doing something ordinary in a different place makes it feel new. Now, let's pull something off the shelf. Today's poem is Warm Summer Sun by Mark Twain. Warm summer sun, shine kindly here. Warm southern wind, blow softly here. Green sod above, lie light, lie light. Good night, dear heart. Good night, good night. Before you go, here's something you might try this week. Try a shadow watch. If you can, go outside at 2 different times of day, maybe once in the morning and once later in the afternoon. Look at your shadow. Where does it fall? Is it long or short? Does it point in a certain direction? Then later in the day, look again. Has your shadow changed? Is it longer or shorter? Maybe it's pointing somewhere new. Now, if you're with family or friends, you could trace your shadow with chalk or mark where it falls and then come back to that same spot later to compare. Even if you stay indoors, you can notice shadows from light coming through windows. Sometimes things that seem still, like light and shadow, are actually always moving. We just have to pause long enough to notice. And that's what we've discovered this week. So glad you've joined us. If you try these activities or read something new or celebrate these days, we'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a review on your favorite podcast platform and share our podcast with a friend. Stay connected by following us on Facebook at facebook.com/Enchanted Library. If you'd like to support the work we do, you can visit our Patreon page at www.patreon.com/Enchanted Library. We appreciate your support. Until next time, friends, happy reading.